Everyone loves to tell you what you have to sacrifice to chase your dreams. Relationships, time, money, stability, comfort, all of it apparently has to go on the table. But almost nobody tells you the one thing you don't have to sacrifice: yourself. If someone's willing to cut down time with people they love, walk away from a stable job even if they didn't just love it, give up comfort and free time and all the traditional stuff, nobody ever turns around and tells them, you don't have to sacrifice yourself too. And I mean that specifically. You don't have to beat yourself up constantly. You don't have to neglect sleep to hit some arbitrary quota, unless that's genuinely a choice you're making with clear eyes. You don't have to stop eating properly to save a few dollars for the business, unless it's an actual, real necessity. You don't have to treat yourself like you're a stranger you're coldly evaluating from the outside, like you're your own harshest critic, watching a third person mess up when in reality it's just you. Because here's the thing: even if you get all the success, the fame, the money, whatever the goal actually was, if you spent the entire climb beating yourself up, sacrificing your own well being the whole way there, it's genuinely not clear it was worth it. You're not the one who gets to enjoy it at that point. Some version of you exists on the other side of that success, but it might not be a version capable of actually feeling good about it. Because think about it, you're always going to want more and you're always going to sacrifice yourself, even more than you already do or have. Now, I'm not saying you don't have to outgrow your bad habits. You absolutely do, and that's a real necessary part of changing your life. I want to be clear about that distinction right now. But there's a difference between sacrificing an old habit and sacrificing yourself. You are allowed to get real rest. You're allowed to enjoy something just to enjoy it, a show, a game, whatever it is, without needing it to be productive. You don't have to work every hour of every day. And honestly, that's exactly what leads to burnout, especially in the stretch where you haven't seen real results yet. You don't have to be the best version of yourself literally every single moment. You're allowed to make mistakes. That's just what being human means. You have to sacrifice the old habits that used to belong to you. You don't have to sacrifice yourself in the process. You and your habits are two completely different things, and most people treat them like they're identical. Your habits are intertwined with who you are, sure, but they're not the same entity. You can replace habits. You can walk away from an old group of people who don't fit where you're headed anymore. You can build entirely new routines from scratch. None of that requires erasing the original version of you who wanted that dream in the first place. That person doesn't need to be sacrificed, just the patterns that were holding them back. So here's what this one actually comes down to. Don't beat yourself up. Be genuinely proud of what you've already managed to build, or even just for considering changing your life in the first place. It's not just nothing. Outgrowing your old habits is part of the process. It's necessary, and it's going to happen if you're serious about any of this. But you, as a person, you were never supposed to be the sacrifice. Take care of yourself. Reach your dreams. Both. Not just one of those. See you in the next one.